Happy Sunday. This is Dr. Butterfield, and I'm coming to you from our community pool. So I figure these videos happen where they happen, and otherwise they don't happen. But I was talking to my wife, as we often do, about what more could we do to help our patients, or what would be like the ideal way to help people. And she brought up a concern, which is largely a valid concern, but can also be used as an excuse, and that is healthy food is too expensive. So let's talk about that for a minute. Yes, healthy food is more expensive. Ultra-processed food is designed to be cheap and addictive. So it's actually designed to make you consume more of it. So you're gonna, yes, it's cheaper, but you'll be consuming more of that cheap and addictive food, and you'll be getting an excess of calories, and it's gonna make you sick. And then you're gonna be spending more money on your health. Okay, so you don't really get away from spending that money. So there's a phrase I heard, they say you either pay the farmer or you pay the doctor. Now, I run a business. I'm glad to provide services in exchange for money, but I'd honestly rather you pay the farmer, because I want to see you guys get better. So if you're buying a higher quality food, you'll eat less. Okay, higher quality food has more nutrients. It's nutrient dense, calorie low. Okay, ultra processed food is the opposite. It's high calorie, low nutrients. So we want to get high nutrient dense food, low calorie. Okay, and so you're going to be shopping mostly, you want to shop whole foods. Okay, you want to get real whole food. Shop the outside of the store, but really, as much as possible, you want to be shopping at health food stores. There's another phrase I heard that says, okay, if these are the health food stores, what are the other stores? They're sick food stores to a large extent. Now, we live in an area here in Nampa Caldwell that is doesn't really have any health food stores. I mean, there's that, what's the name of the little one in Caldwell, sweetie? There's that little one in Caldwell that's Cliffs Market. That's a really nice health food store if you haven't been to that one. It is a little pricey, but it's got great produce and great products and so forth. But we've also learned how to shop strategically and healthy. And so we go to stores, and we recommend stores like Costco. Okay, so you can they have a lot of really high quality organic food that you can get inexpensively. And yeah, so that's a great way to go. We shop at Fred Meyer. Fred Meyer's a little more challenging because they distributed all their health foods throughout the store, so they don't have a health food section anymore. So there's a few things. It's gonna take some strategy and learning. It's a learned habit, and learning the stores and learning where the deals are and the best ways to get that food. Last thing is consider putting aside money to invest in your food. So instead of putting more money into maybe vehicles or whatever luxury item or electronics or whatever it is, I mean, your health is your wealth. And you look at people who they're disabled because of their health. They would pay, and they do pay anything to get their health back. So you can put it off for a while, but it always catches up. You're gonna have to pay the piper. You think you're getting away with eating ultra-processed foods, but you're not. It will catch up to almost all of the top 10 killers in America are they're from poor diet and lifestyle. And if you want to look into something more on that, you can look at the Weston Price studies, and his book, Nutrition, Physical Degeneration, and the Weston Price Foundation. Sally Fallon wrote a book called Nourishing Traditions. It's also a cookbook. That's a great one. The other one's pretty meaty, but Sally Fallon's book, Nourishing Traditions, is a great one for you both to learn more, and then also gives you some recipes to get going. And anyway, Weston Price, he went to all these indigenous cultures around the world, and he discovered that they weren't suffering from chronic disease. This was 100 years ago too, so that was before our food got really messed up. But even back then, he was seeing all these rotted out teeth and cavities and crooked and gnarled dental structures. He was a dentist, and he didn't see that with these indigenous people. They had perfect straight white teeth like the keys of a piano, and the difference is they were eating whole food, traditional foods, prepared the way that their ancestors have been doing it for hundreds and thousands of years. So we have to return to those methods if we want to be healthy like those indigenous people. They didn't have diabetes and heart disease and all these things. Okay, so yes, it can be more expensive to eat healthy. You can make up for it by, you don't have to eat as much. You don't have to eat as much healthy food to be satiated and to feel full and feel good. You get more fiber, you have better bowel movements, you'll feel healthier, you'll feel good, feel more energetic. It's worth the extra investment, and so yeah, you might have to budget a little bit for it, but ultimately, because processed food is cheap and addictive, you can make up for a lot of it that way. Okay, that's all I have to share with you. Thanks.